think of my set? Is it okay?
I say it's perfect.
Is it perfect?
Yes. I love pink, and so this is like my dream right here.
Gorgeous setup. And you have all the golds, which is Heather's favorite.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing okay.
You're
Thank
doing
you.
great.
Beautiful.
Thank you again for being here. So first of all, congratulations. You just had a baby. Oh my God. What's his name and how is he doing?
Tristan J. El Moussa.
Oh,
my
oh, it's like that.
She's obsessed, by the way.
Oh,
like
Obsessed.
beyond.
Yeah.
He's 2.5 months old, and it's hard for me to leave the house. I love breastfeeding. It was a challenge at the beginning because he had tongue tie, lip tie, and cheek tie. But now he's a champion, and it's my favorite thing.
Congratulations. Congratulations. And Heather, you opened up about fertility, your fertility journey. Like, were you surprised when you got pregnant?
It was a big surprise, wasn't it?
Very
So,
big.
We went through, yeah.
Very big.
No, let me explain why before I get in trouble. I just, you know. Okay, so we went through the IVF process because we didn't think Heather could get pregnant. So we went through the entire thing,
Twice.
the doctors, the shots, everything. And then she got pregnant natural.
Yeah.
And I thought she was showing me a COVID test. It was a pregnancy test.
And so we still have embryos, so we might have another baby. I don't know.
He looks surprised again. Are you surprised? He's like, hold on.
I don't know about that. Maybe. Whatever she wants is fine.
Oh,
Baby.
you look so happy.
I am happy.
So
it's like a
happy.
dream come true. Like, I did not think I was going to be this obsessed with having a baby. And I have 2 beautiful stepkids, and they're incredible, and they made me want to have a baby. And it's like an obsession I never knew could happen. And the female body is like the most incredible thing going through this. And I have such an appreciation for women and what we go through. And it's such a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, she used to talk about me like that, by the way. Just, you know.
My husband is left out a little now, aren't you, honey?
You guys are adorable. So how are the other kids adjusting to the new baby?
Oh, they're so good. I mean, they were so excited to find out they were having another little brother. And Braden, who's 7, so he actually, he tracked the entire pregnancy with Heather. So he'd come home from school, come running in the house. Can I see the app? How big's the baby? How big's the baby?
That is so sweet.
Is it a blueberry today? A banana? What size? Every single day, like rubbing my belly, putting his ear up to my belly, like, I can hear him, I can hear him. It was so cute.
I love that.
And they definitely feel like a little less love from me, not on purpose, but having a newborn, it's really hard to give love to everyone, right, baby? So I'm trying. I'm really trying, but it's hard to balance everything. So it's been a challenge, but I do my best. He's really stepped up, and he's really taking care of the older kids, and I'm doing my best. I know I'll get back to my normal life, but it's hard right now.
It's only been 9 weeks, so, it's a big adjustment period,
It is.
Yes, it sounds like you're doing beautiful.
Thank you.
But let's talk about the show. First, explain what flipping is.
Okay, well, to simplify flipping, it's buying a piece of real estate, improving it, and selling it for more. And that's essentially what we do. And a lot of times, the more beat up a house is, the better deal you get. And a lot of times you can make more money. But it also really depends on the seller's situation, too. So it's really just buying anything, whether it's a house, a car, a bike, and doing work to it and selling it for more.
Okay. I'm learning as you're speaking, like,
Have you ever flipped a house?
No, I've never flipped a
Oh,
house.
it is
but
fun.
You love it. I'm a new flipper, so I'm loving every single time we flip. I'm obsessed, and I feel like I'm a pro now, right, babe?
Getting better and better.
So you're enjoying the experience of it.
Oh yeah, I'm used to selling high-end real estate, and this is like a whole nother thing. It's, you take like this ugly, stinky, dirty house, and you transform it, and you get to see it at the end, like all your hard work that you've worked so hard on for so many months. And like I started in the beginning, we did 10 houses?
10 houses.
Yeah, 10 houses together so far. He's flipped 800.
800?
Yeah, a lot of houses, And you know what the craziest thing about all of this? I pitched the idea of flip or flop before I ever flipped a house.
Really?
Talk about the cart before the horse. Yeah.
So did you ever think you would get to 800?
Not at the beginning. Not at the beginning, yeah.
Oh my goodness. You host the show Flipping 101. Tell everybody about the new season.
Oh, the new season is a ton of fun. So it's the third season of Flipping 101, where I mentor rookie flippers through their first projects. And, you know, the market was in some turmoil in 2022, as we know, with the interest rates going from 3% to 7%. So the stress that these new flippers are experiencing is real, and it really comes through the screen.
Wow, that is amazing. And Heather, you have advice for new flippers? Like, what advice would you give them for their first time flipping a home?
Oh gosh, I learned a lot.
Listen to her husband.
Yeah. Come on. Listen to your wife.
No, I said listen to her husband. That's me. Not all their husbands,
Well,
just me.
I do have the best teacher in the world because he's been flipping homes for how many years? 12 years now?
13
13
years.
years. So, yay. I would say, yeah, listen to my husband. He has a course called Homeschooled. So I learned a lot from him just listening to him on the phone, going to different jobs with him and being there with him. But honestly, don't go over budget, which is really hard to do. Okay. Don't obsess about one thing in the house when you're flipping. You have to move fast. You can't obsess about the door handles or the windows being wrong. You have to just move on and speed and get it on the market, get it sold. Staging is really important, so doing a beautiful stage like this. Yeah. And then, and making sure, details. Just, buyers are looking for details right now. Homes are selling even though the market's tough, but just do a good job. Do a really good job.
I'm curious to know, when you say details,
yeah,
can you give me an example?
Under-counter lighting, making sure there's enough plugs in the bedrooms for people to plug in for their outlets. Lighting in general is important. Like I said, staging your home before you put it on the market. Yeah. You want people to walk in and envision themselves moving into that house. When you walk into a bare space, it's hard to envision yourself in that. So, I sell high-end luxury real estate, and that's what I've learned and brought into our flipping business.
Wow, you sound like a pro at it too.
I'm getting there.
It seems like it's already there.
It was tough in the beginning. I wanted to take the beams off the ceiling. He's like, honey, the roof would fall down if you did that.
You can't do that. What are these things? Can't we just take those down? That's holding up the house.
Yeah, there's a lot I've learned from house 1 to house 10, and I'm still learning so much. There's so much more I need to learn.
It's wonderful. I am so happy to have you back.
I know, we're just missing my better half today.
Yes. How have you? I know you have you and your wife have a new baby now. Because the last time you were here, was the baby just born?
The baby was just born, and believe it or not, he just turned a year old.
Wow.
Yeah, already.
How is he doing? What is he into?
I mean, he's amazing, and he's getting into everything. He's running around, crawling, running, throwing things, opening cabinets and drawers. He loves pulling hair, if you can't tell.
He's so cute.
He is.
And you have 2 older kids. So what is it like having a new baby in your 40s?
Well, I finally feel like I'm ready to be a dad,
Oh, now you feel like you're ready to be a dad.
It's a different experience. When I was in my 20s, when I had my daughter, I was young, I was building my business, I was overwhelmed, I was stressed out. And today I'm a little more established, I'm a little older, I'm a little wiser, so it's a different experience, and I'm really enjoying it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because now you can really embrace it and take it in. And then, are your other 2 children helpful with the baby?
Well, my daughter is definitely helpful. My son, we're getting there.
You're getting there? Not so much.
He loves to play with his brother. He'll play with his brother all day long, but helping, that's questionable.
Okay. And then, I'm a basketball mom. What sports are your kids into?
Oh, basketball, Mom. I love that.
I could play some ball, too.
Yeah, so my son is his first season in basketball, and it's his favorite sport.
Oh, really?
But he does jiu-jitsu, basketball, and soccer. And then my daughter, Taylor, is just a super athlete. So she's just incredible at soccer and volleyball.
What do you think your baby is going to be into?
Yeah, well, he's long and lean and lanky like Mom and Dad with real long arms. So I'm thinking baseball. Oh, baseball. I loved baseball. Baseball was my sport.
Are you already teaching them little things?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah.
Catch?
Yeah, no, we're playing catch already, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, one day you may have to show us some of your skills. What you think about that? Don't get shy on me now.
I'm in. Where's the baseball?
Uh-oh. Oh, you ready.
We're always ready.
Now, I ain't got no baseball right now. How has your wife been? I know, she's new into the space that you work in. So how has she been with it all?
She's doing incredible. So last year was season 1 of our show, The Flipping El Moussas, and her background is selling real estate. Now, selling real estate and designing and remodeling and building.
It's 2 different things.
2 different worlds. So it was a big change for her. But now, you know, we're season 2. She's done about 20 houses now. So, you know, she just tells me what to do now.
Oh, she's telling you what to do now.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. So she's clearly the boss at work.
So she's caught on really well. Flip your life. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Oh, flip your life. You know, it's my story. And it's all about turning distress into opportunity, whether it's financial, physical, mental. It doesn't really matter what it is. And the book is kind of like a guide of what you can do to turn your life around. So I'm someone that struggled with addiction, 2-time cancer survivor, different, you know, mental health struggles. And I just learned through all the pain that we go through in our lives, the only way to make it better is to get to work on a better future. So the book lays out a foundation and a plan on what someone can do to really turn their life around and start living that life they always wanted.
I love how you're using your story to inspire others.
Yeah, you know what, that's what I tell people. Like, my big thing is I tell people I'm just a regular guy who did some really cool things, right?
Yeah.
Which shows that anything's possible. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right? That's how I see it. So really, I wrote that book for 20-year-old Tarek, you know, and man, when I was 20 years old, it was a really, really rough period of my life. And if I had this book when I was 20, it would have helped me a lot.
Wow, and it's going to help so many other 20-year-olds or people who are in that space of life.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be a blessing to many. Can you tell me, how did you get into real estate?
That's a good question. So anybody have Cutco kitchen knives?
Oh,
I know,
I
like half
think
the
we
audience.
all do.
So I used to sell Cutco kitchen knives.
Really?
And this was back in like 2002, and there was no technology, so I had all my leads in a sales book. I lost my sales book. So I essentially put myself out of business. And I was at a Washington Mutual ATM in the city of Cerritos, California. I'm looking at the machine that's laughing at me, and I had what I like to call a defining moment. And for me, a defining moment is one single impactful moment in your life that changes the direction of your life. So in that moment, I said, man, what am I going to do? I threw my head back and I looked, and there was a crooked sign flapping in the wind. It said, Wise Old Owl Real Estate School. So then I thought to myself, if I can sell knives, I could probably sell houses. So I walked across the parking lot and I got started.
Oh my goodness, so you went from knives to houses, and now look at where you are.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow, so television changed your life, and it also saved your life. Because a viewer wrote in, tell us about that.
Yeah, so season 1 of Flip or Flop aired 2013, and it was very early into filming season 2. We had just started. I received an email. It was from the network that they received. All they said was, I'm a registered nurse. I noticed a lump on Tarek's neck. He should get it checked out. Now, I had gone to my normal doctor multiple times because I was always clearing my throat, and I felt pressure in my neck. And they gave me allergy medicine and nose sprays, but they never did an ultrasound or biopsy or gave me a referral. So once I got that email, I was scared. You know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to a different doctor. So they did a biopsy, came back as atypical, meaning it could or could not be cancer. They didn't know. So then I went for exploratory surgery. It was supposed to be an hour. I woke up 5 hours later, and the first thing I saw was, you know, my ex-wife Christina looking down on me crying, and the first thing I said was, I have cancer, don't I? And she said yes. And I found out I had cancer after they removed it when I woke up from the surgery. So because of that misdiagnosis, we looked through some old medical records and noticed an irregular testicle exam a year before. So just to be safe, I went and got an ultrasound. 20 minutes later, I found out I had testicular cancer. So it was thyroid cancer 1 week, testicular cancer shortly after, and you know, I really thought that was it for me. And I got a call from the network. You know, they said, we understand, the show's done. I said, this is not done. You're going to film me rolling into those surgeries. And yeah.
And you're still here.
And I'm still here. And it's just incredible what we can do when we put our mind to work.
Right. Mind over matter. And
Yeah.
you've done exactly that. And in your book, you open up about your struggles after your divorce. Like, why did you want to be so honest about everything?
You know, I felt like I had to be honest, you know, and the only way to tell the real story is to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? And it was just my time to just share what I went through. In a lot of ways, it was an apology to my family, to my ex-wife, to my children, to my mom, to my dad, kind of to everybody, Because when you're going through multiple cancers back to back, and your hormones are off, and you're in surgeries, and you have no thyroid, you do things you normally wouldn't do. Not that it's an excuse, but I wasn't the best guy during those years.
You've been through a lot.
Yeah, it was tough. It was real tough.
Yeah. I'm glad you can.
But you know what really broke me, honestly, was my divorce. That was exponentially more difficult than every issue in my entire life put together. And somehow, I got through it.
You got through it.
Yeah.
And it's been changing for you. New season of the show, The Flipping of Mousses. Tell us about season 2.
Oh my God, season 2, you guys, I promise you, is off the hook, hands down. Like, no joke. Wow. Not only the best TV I've ever been involved with, but hands down, the most beautiful houses we have ever done. I am so excited.
I can sense your excitement.
So excited.
You're very passionate about it, right? Because you got me excited. I want to do some real estate now.
It's a whole nother level. What we wanted to do is make normal, everyday 1,200 square foot houses live like a multi-million-dollar home. And with Heather's high-end design look and feel, with my math, we're just making awesome houses.
It sounds like it. We can't wait to see this. Now, home renovation can be a bit overwhelming, but you have questions that, we want to ask your take on them. Is that all right? Because I want to learn. I want to be a real estate agent, too. Who better to ask? What room of the house should you put most of your budget in when flipping a home?
Oh, when flipping a home, kitchen and primary bathroom.
Kitchen and primary bathroom. Those are the most important?
Yeah, now, if all of your house is from 1950 and you want to remodel, you can't just go put in a new kitchen, right? So in that scenario, you want to do new carpet, new paint, new lighting, new handles, new counters, light cosmetic fixes that will make the house look a lot newer.
Okay. Y'all listening? How firm should you be on your makeover budget?
Well, if it's my wife, there is no budget. It all depends on how much you want to spend. But here's the truth. If you don't have a budget, you're going to spend way more than you want to. If you have a budget, you're still going to spend more than you want to, but it'll be a little more controlled. So I think it's important to identify your budget and try to stick with it.
Okay. Stick with the budget.
Stick with the budget.
So is it important to invest in the backyard spaces?
Depends on location. So in Southern California, for example, indoor-outdoor living, yes, right? So we want patios and fire pits and patio covers. In other markets around the country, outdoor living isn't as important, so no.
Yeah, okay, that's a very good note. What's the best time of the year to start looking for a home?
Well, that's a good question. So you're probably going to get the best deals during November, December, January.
November, December, January.
But
Taking notes. Okay.
you're going to have more options to choose from later spring and summer. So it's a mixed bag, right? So you might get a better deal in November, December, but you have less houses to choose from. Or you buy in the summer, you get a house that you really want, but you might pay more.
Okay. How do you find houses to flip?
Wow, so many different ways, The free way is how most people start. It is picking up the phone, calling people that own houses, ask if they want to sell, calling real estate agents, ask if they have any distressed deals, sending text messages, sending emails, driving for dollars. You're driving in a neighborhood, you see a house that needs work, you get out of your car, you knock on the door. Now, once you've done that and you've made some money, you can invest into marketing. So then there's print marketing, there's digital marketing, TV marketing, podcast, radio. There's so many different ways to generate opportunities.
We got a lot of work to do if we're going to do this, y'all.
Let's go.
I'm really listening. Let me get into this thing.
Oh my God, with your brand, you can get so many sellers calling you to sell their house, you think I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm taking notes from you. You know what? I got you a little gift for you and your son. Can I give it to you?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all can get ready for the baseball field.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
Champ. Okay, thank you for being here. Will you come back to see us? I appreciate you.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.